Hey viewers, my name's Cara. I'm your host for Tuesdays on the Pagan Perspective, and this week, since we're starting a new collab year, our anniversary was in August, the topic this week is a check-in. This week I wanted us to get a chance to talk about anything going on in our personal lives that we'd like to share with our viewing audience. Instead of just doing the topics that other people suggest, I just wanted to give us all an opportunity to tell you what we want to talk about. Because I know that other people on the channel have their own personal projects going on that you might find really interesting, things going on their personal channel and their personal lives. They might be discovering some really great things and never really get the chance to talk about them here. I also want to let you know that everyone on this collab has a personal channel on YouTube. That's how they audition in the first place, so everyone has a personal channel. And on our channel main page, you should be able to find the links to everybody's channels there. I forget where it is because YouTube keeps changing things around, but we all have a personal channel. My name is Cara. On YouTube, I am known as CuteWitch772. You can find much more of me over there. For those of you who don't know me, those of you who are new to this channel, I started the Pagan Perspective collaborative channel in 2009 with a friend of mine, Kyle, who I met through YouTube, and we were just kind of friends having watched each other's videos, and we discovered that at the time there was a lack of any pagan collaborative channels, and the collab channel format is something that we really liked, so we decided to start one with just the people that we knew at the time, and now we've been doing this for 5 years, and we're beginning our 6th year. Sierra, that's my cat that you're hearing. This is my cat, Sierra. She is really whiny today because she is noticing that the house is getting emptier and emptier because, the main thing going on in my life right now is that I am in the process of moving. I've been living in this house, renting this house, for about 7 months. Oh no, longer than that, because I moved here in January. Hello. And I'm literally in the middle of moving into a new apartment. We just got the keys a couple days ago. So I'm in the process of moving. My younger brother is going to be here in a little bit to help me move some of the big stuff. And so this is Sierra. So that's going on. And for those of you who don't know me or my personal channel, haven't heard me mention it before, for my day job I serve tea at a Victorian tea parlor, and when I'm not there I have a degree in theater arts. So I do a lot of things at my community theater, and I'm trying to branch out a little bit more into the larger theater scene when I can. But because I'm, kind of living in a small town, I'm a little bit further away, I do a lot with the community theaters, and that keeps me pretty busy. As far as my spiritual path goes, there are some things that I wanted to let you know about, like things I'm reading, things I'm listening to, things I've been doing that you might find interesting. So a couple weekends ago, or not this past weekend, but the weekend before, was Cleveland area Pagan Pride. So I went there, and I will be doing some videos about that on my personal channel. I haven't gotten a chance to post them yet, because I've been really busy. But I hung out with the author, Kristen Keck, who I originally met at the UU Church in Youngstown when she released her 4th book in her series, the Cassie Rivers Adventures series, at the S.J. Tucker concert. So I met S.J. Tucker and Kristen Keck both on that night, and Kristen was at Pride. So I hung out with her. There's some pictures of us together on my Facebook page, and I bought her 4 books. I bought them all that day at Pride, and as soon as I get through reading those, Kristen's going to be doing some interviews with me, or an interview, for my personal channel as well. I'll put a link to her website or anything like that in the description. Something else I've been reading recently that I think you should all take a look at is called Dance of the Dissident Daughter. It's by Sue Monk Kidd, and it is a story of how she went through this personal transformation from being a Christian inspirational writer, and then in her 30s she went through what she calls a feminist spiritual awakening, and just going through that whole process from her coming from a patriarchal background and moving into this completely other realm of spirituality that really embraces the feminine. That book has been really interesting. I'm not done reading it yet, but that's something that I'm currently reading. I'm also on the last book of the series Sweep by Kate Tiernan. It was recommended to me years ago, but I never read it until I found out the library had it. Really enjoy it. I'm going to do a review of that on my personal channel as well. If you are a bookworm and you're interested in what I've been reading, I did recently put a post on my blog. I'll put links to all of these things in the description, where I did kind of an annotated bibliography of everything that I've read so far this year, up until about July, and then I'll do another post later in the year of everything that I've read since then. Something else you should check out is the Wicked Garden series by Lenora Henson, another author that I interviewed back in February, and that interview is on my personal channel as well. And then things I've been listening to, I mentioned that I met S.J. Tucker back in May. She's fantastic. I had never really listened to her music much before that. If you don't already know her, go check her out. Also, one of my viewers, Brianna, sent me a link to a cover of a song that she did. It's on SoundCloud. Loud. I'll put a link to that. I shared it on my Facebook page and on Twitter. I really enjoyed it. Thank you, Brianna, for sending that to me. I also just recently went to see Megan Worm's Bin doing a music service at a UU church. That was recommended to me by someone that I met at Pride, so I went out there that weekend and saw Megan Worm's Bin and got to hear her story of how when she was 22 she traveled the country working on organic farms in exchange for room and board. And she just traveled around the country and like hung out in the desert and played music, and this guy taught her how to play guitar, and that was, you know, her kind of catalyst for the music career that she has now. Sierra is being really loud. Anyway, so that was really cool. So I've been meeting a lot of really cool people, a lot of really cool women especially, but also some cool guys at Pagan Pride. I made some friends. See, reading, listening to. Haven't really been watching that much recently, so I don't have anything like that I'm watching that I want to share with you. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'm really excited about this move though, because I'm really hoping to, you know, delve back into everything that I've kind of not been doing since last year. Like my Etsy shop hasn't had anything on it in a really long time, and I need to get stuff posted. I have been working on some things, and hopefully once I get settled in this new place, I'll have that all set up, because that needs to happen. More YouTube videos need to happen. I'm not okay with how little time I've had for these things that I really love, so I'm really excited to be in a new place and be settled and not be living on my own and just kind of have more control over my schedule and what's going on. So right now I am going to keep packing and wait for my brother to get here and then move stuff to this new place, and I will see you next week with a topic suggested by one of our viewers. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, don't forget to be awesome, blessed be, and goodbye. Say goodbye. Mwah.